What is up, PokeMoshPitbeta? Wilechase here, and you're probably wondering why I am here on the beta channel instead of the main channel where you think I should be. But, since I am basically running the channel now, I just want to take one video just to kind of tell you guys what we're expecting of you, what you should be doing, and just, just set the ground, and just, let's all get along. I know a bunch of people don't like me, but I know whatever. So, kind of what I want to talk about is our expectations on the mosh pit and what you guys should be doing to make it so you get on the mosh pit, you get liked, and you get big, because that's basically what the mosh pit is about. It's about helping you guys, basically. So I'm going to help you help yourselves, help something. So, we get a ton of questions about what's good for the mosh pit, and one of the things I've been seeing is video quality, because there are people who don't use emulators, and they want to know, are they acceptable? Yes, you can use a camera, you can use a webcam, but make sure it's actually visible and it doesn't cause strain on the eyes. Like, for example, if you look at MTG Xerxes videos, Emperor ZNB or MBZ, look at those two there, prime examples of good webcam and good camera respectively. And if you got quality like that, and you're just good, I mean, you don't have to worry about getting an emulator or anything. And yeah, so hopefully we'll get more people on that aspect. And then for narrations, now one thing on the mosh pit is, like, before, there are people who just went off on total tangents, they just plain screen read. I mean, there's a ton of things you can do to improve your narration, so it's enjoyable for the mosh pit and its viewers, and will also help you out in the long run. Now, one thing I want to clear, if you don't like a person's voice, do not criticize them for it. It just does not help anyone. You can't change a voice. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I don't want you to start anything over it, because really, this is a community channel. We're trying to all help each other learn. So, it just doesn't help anyone. But anyways, narration, how do you improve it? One thing, well, not one thing, about 3 points, I think. My first point is, be yourself. Now, a lot of people are like, be myself. I'm told this all the time. But yes, this does apply to narrations. You want to know why? Because a lot of people copy other people's styles. Like, for example, I'm even a victim of copying people. Like, back when I was starting out, I used to copy The Shadow Project, Jimmy Through and 428, Banana292. I used to copy all different aspects of all of their narrations. And I mean, I sounded okay, but then it just sounded way too forced. It didn't come out right, and it just sounded really awkward in the end, and just wasn't as enjoyable. But then once I found my own style and just how I like to do stuff, people just felt a lot better about it, and they liked it more because I was able to express what I was feeling and not sound forced, and I just sounded like it was just flowing really well. So find your own style and work with it. That's the main key thing for narrations. Another thing is, oh yeah, about what to talk about in a battle. Now, a lot of people go off on tangents. That's okay on your own channel, but on the mosh pit, we want you to be informative, but we want you to be fun at the same time. Like, add your own flair and all that type of stuff, but we want you to still deliver an interesting battle and tell, like, all the aspects of the battle, because there are people who have just plain screen read on the mosh pit before. They just said what was on the screen. They didn't talk about the predictions, anything that affects the battle. It was just plain screen reading. But one thing that really helps in a narration is if you talk about all the predictions, all the reasonings to the moves, just everything about the battle that you can, to make it so the people know what was going through your mind, because then it just helps them get into the battle more and enjoy it more. So, that's another tip. And then the final tip that I'm trying to remember is I honestly don't remember at this point. I'm sorry, but I don't remember. But yeah, I mean, that's really it. Just be yourself, be informative but fun, and just have fun with it, really, because if you're not able to have fun with your own narration, you're not going to do well. Oh yeah, and that was my last point. Practice narrating. Do not upload your first few attempts on the mosh pit. You will not sound good. No one will want to go check you out because you just sound really awkward since it's your first few times. Have some practice narrating on your own personal channel. just get some people to like you, and then once you feel like you're ready enough, then do it, because first attempts are never good. You'll just sound way too awkward, and if you have that practice, you can sound really awesome, and it'll just all flow out really well, and people will like you, and all that stuff. I mean, the whole point of the channel is to get you guys more known and to get you guys more out there. So, in essence, you're helping yourself, you're helping everyone else. So, yeah. But, I mean, those are really my tips on narration, because obviously I've been doing this for a while, so I kind of know what I'm doing. I mean, not to say anything, but I do know, and I would like you guys to do well, because I want to get as many battles up here, as many awesome battles as I can up here. So I love seeing awesome battles, and the more, the merrier. Oh, that's another thing. People are kind of wondering, well, I don't know if people are really wondering, but guidelines on a good battle, try and make it as prediction-filled as possible. If you got some funny stuff going on in the battle, well, that's also cool too, because then people can laugh with you, and it's just all fun. Because, it's Pokemon. I mean, I know people are all mad about, oh, it's competitive, but, it can also be fun in a competitive aspect. Just have fun with it in the battle, but also make sure it's a close score, just because it indicates a closer game usually. Just make sure a ton of shit is going on all throughout the battle. It makes it just epic as hell, because if you upload an epic as hell battle with a really good narration, people will just be wowed by you, and you will just boom. So, yeah, that is really it for all I wanted to truly say. If you're watching the battle in the background, it was against explode45. I don't remember if I said that, but it was a pretty good battle, so I guess it was alright. But, I mean, it was just kind of there for you guys to see while I talked about what you guys should be doing. So, anyways, that is really all I have to say. I'm really looking forward to all of you guys putting up videos here on the Mosh Pit, and I will be happy to see them. So that's all I really have to say. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will have a true Mosh Pit video up tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be awesome and a good example of what you guys should be doing. So that's really it for now. So rate, comment, sub, hit like, all that stuff, and I will catch you guys later, hopefully right on the Mosh Pit with your battle uploaded.